Hey everyone, I'm Brad Stuart and welcome to Marketing After Dark. Director's Cut! That's right, I've been the director for Marketing After Dark for the past year, and now that the Super Bowl is finally wrapped, I'm gonna give you my take on the ads that were actually worth talking about. There's a saying that if your ad doesn't work without using a celebrity, you probably didn't actually have an idea in the first place. And there were a lot of spots this year that relied on star power to carry an otherwise weak idea. I'm looking at you, Hellman's Mayo with Pete Davidson getting form tackled, Michelob Ultra's bowling alley just filled with celebrities for some reason, and literally anything with Eli Manning. By the way, Caesars, I don't want anyone referred to as a legendary quarterback that never once made an All-Pro team, and I'm a Giants fan. Okay, one ad that did use celebrities right was Ty Burrell making the dumbest purchases in the world. When it suddenly ended up being for Greenlight, an educational debit card for kids, it made me spit up my kombucha, 4.5 stars. Both Salesforce and Polestar took a shot at Elon Musk's space travel this year, but Polestar did it far more strikingly. Yeah, I'm gonna give the award here to the silent ad over Matthew McConaughey's beautiful mug. Next up, Planet Fitness with Lindsay Lohan. Love this one. I have absolutely no idea how many $10 memberships they had to sell to afford Shatner, but this one nails it. You take an otherwise likable celebrity who has a history of looking pretty concerning and then have them glow up at your gym? Yeah, it works. I'd say sign me up for a membership, but you're already getting my Dennis Rodman money. Nice work. Okay, we gotta talk about the Lay's one with Paul Rudd and Seth Rogen. All right, things start off normal, two buddies getting into silly hijinks together. I think we all know where this is going. Until all of a sudden we are diving headfirst into an undead zombie wedding? Corollary, you only get to do this thing once, people. I swear I better not start seeing Funyuns ads with vampire bar mitzvahs and mummy quinceañeras. But I do applaud the difficulty of the dive here, and you kept me on my toes, Lays, but you only get one of those. 3 stars. All right, Bic's new ad was pretty great. Snoop Dogg basically telling you that Bic's new lighter is good for smoking bowls. It's amazing. If you pair him with his most unlikely friend, Martha Stewart, showing how it's also great for home decor and candles and all that, it's pretty unbelievably well written. Thumbs up, I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. Amazon's ad featured Colin Jost and Scarlett Johansson asking, what if Alexa could read your mind? This one is scary. I do not like this one. They basically took the most concerning aspect of Alexa and just said like, what if that thing was funny now? Mashable calls Alexa a privacy nightmare, and a study by reviews.org concluded Alexa collects way more data on you than any other smart assistant. So when Amazon's ad is like, wouldn't it be crazy if Alexa could read your mind? I'm like, yeah, that would be crazy. Crypto isn't for the weak and neither was that ad. Plus it got enough traffic to crash their site. Put me in the 5-star camp. Moving on, so evidently I'm the only person in the world that has never seen a single episode of The Sopranos. So when the Chevy Silverado ad came on and people all lost their mind, I was like, what am I missing? The answer is about 23 years of culture. This ad gets 4 stars. Brad Stewart, however, gets 0 stars for apparently living in the bottom of a dried up well somewhere. Moving on, I don't actually know who Bud Light's target demo is this year. They went really hard after the super cool, sexy Gen kids in their Bud Light Next commercial, and then followed it up close behind with Guy Fieri for Bud Light Seltzer. I don't know, if anyone can hit every demo that's ever existed, it's going to be Anheuser-Busch, but maybe I just felt old and uncool after watching the Bud Light Next ad. Speaking of calling out ads, Expedia spot basically calling out all the other Super Bowl ads for cars and light beers and phones, and instead inviting you to travel the world. I thought it was genius, and I thought it really connected with the priorities we've all sat long and hard with over the past couple years. 4.5 stars. Okay, we had 2 commercials that were super similar trips through the past this year. Jason Bateman for Hyundai and Larry David for FTX followed a creepily similar blueprint through time. But Larry's made me laugh, so it is gonna be the one I remember. It wins. Dolly Parton and Miley Cyrus's ad for T-Mobile beseeching us to move to their 5G network for the sake of the poor, poor phones was totally weird and maybe a little tone deaf. But most offensively, it was not funny and wins my award for worst Super Bowl ad. Overall, I give the whole lot of commercials this year 3 stars out of 5. There were enough winners, and it felt good to not have COVID sentiment running the show at all. I'm still slightly concerned about how much money all the crypto brands seem to have, and it's looking like you'll hardly be able to buy an actual gas-powered car by next Tuesday. But overall, brands tried some new stuff this year with a healthy dose of nostalgia without going overboard. Kind of like that Baller halftime show. Wasn't that thing amazing? Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for me. Stay tuned because in just a few hours, Channel Factory's own Lauren Douglas will be sitting down with Campaign US's editor-in-chief, Allison Weisbrot, for a deep dive into what worked and what fell flat. Make sure to like and subscribe for more great stuff coming your way.